Hey, Curious Dude here with an update. So, it's been a while since I've done an update about what's happening with Van Gogh. So this is a short video on what's been happening, which honestly is not a lot because where I live, it's winter and it's pretty nasty out there. So not really keen on working. So Van Gogh's in storage right now. And I could work in the garage. I have fairly warm garage where I'm in, but it's Canada, right? And so, I got priorities. So my kid needs to work on his bar down snipe shots for hockey. So no work happening in the garage at this time. Be sure that you watch to the end of this video because I've got a bit of an emotional, kind of a sad update about Van Gogh, which some of you might find interesting. So what's been happening? I've been saving some money so I can replace the front windshield. I've ordered some seals from West Coast Metric. I'll show you in a minute. Man, they are fantastic in quality. I can't, they're not a sponsor in any way. I'm just saying the quality of their products is first rate. They smell like new rubber. In fact, let's have a look at that. Yeah, so these are window seals from West Coast Metric. And I mean, this won't really show in the video, but this is supple, very soft, high quality rubber. And even the smell, it smells like pure rubber. These are really incredible. These are going to be fantastic. I've also got an e-brake boot, a couple of decals for the top. And over here, I'd ordered previously, I have top seals for the bus. Yeah, so we can put new camper top seals on, front window, rear window, because they both leak. And the windshield's got to be replaced. So there's going to be some great upgrades as we get ready for spring. Axle boots are here as well. My original ones are torn, so look forward to updating them. Still going to replace the carbs with some Brossel PDSITs from CB Performance. I've used them before. They worked so great. They're affordable. They got chokes on them, so they work great. And I think they're a great deal for the price point. So I'll be getting to that here when we get closer to the summer. A few of us in a club, Volkswagen Club, are planning a display at a large local indoor car show. It's been going for over 50 years at the end of April. So watch for a video about that too. Really excited about the display we're putting together. And it's been a long time since the Volkswagen Club's actually had a presence at the show. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, if you followed along with any of these Van Gogh videos, you'll know that I bought the van from a fellow named John. And he owned it from the 1980s, early 80s, right till 2007. And he really only used it for camping. He never drove it in poor weather, rain, snow. It was just a vehicle for him to have a great time in the summer. And he was a small business owner, so he rarely had time off work. So he didn't use it a lot. And that's why, it only has 44,000 miles on the bus till this day. When he dropped a valve guide back in 2007, but parked it, it just sat there until he eventually sold it to me. And John and I actually became friends through the sale of the van. We get together every few months and reminisce. And we certainly enjoyed our coffee together and talking about hockey and life and all those things. And, I've shared updates along the road with him. And I made a deal with John when I sold him the van. I said, I promised him that I would give him a ride again once Van Gogh was back on the road. And the name Van Gogh actually comes from John. John named it Van Gogh back when he bought it in the early 80s. And so it was pretty important to me that the name of the van stuck because of John. And John wasn't super healthy at the time of the sale when I bought it before COVID, but I always told him that I would honor what I said I would do and that I would take it for a ride. So last summer when Van Gogh was finally safe to drive, I picked up John, I brought him over, we went for a quick ride around the neighborhood and enjoyed a coffee together on a nice warm day. And here's a little look at that. Now, we had some brake trouble, so it really wasn't a proper cruise. It was just limited to around a few blocks. So at the end of September, though, we went for a proper cruise. We went throughout the community. We spent a couple of hours cruising down Main Street, up Main Street, through some local green space areas. We did a proper cruise. I said, John, where do you want to go? And he pointed and away we went. It was really great. And at the end of September, we had a car show downtown in our community, and John actually came down, was a part of that. He enjoyed spending the afternoon reminiscing with all those folks that came by to see him. And so that was pretty cool. You got to see, you know, Van Gogh's first official car show. It was really a cool day. Sadly, John passed away recently in his late 80s. He had a full life. And I'm going to be sure that Van Gogh has some presence at his funeral here in the next few months. And I know that many of his family and friends kind of associate that orange bus with John. And so it'll be important. And I feel honored to be able to do that for John and his family. I really appreciate that John allowed me to be the new caretaker of Van Gogh, or as he called it, his old Volksy. You know, and I'm super pleased that, you know, I was able to honor the promise and give John one last ride in Van Gogh. John was a great person, and he made a difference in the lives of everyone who knew him. He was a real community builder in our area, and he will be missed. So Godspeed to you, John, and take care, everyone, and thanks so much for watching.